We all struggle with speaking. There was a time when I also used to think about how I should express myself. I used to start thinking how I can start talking. And I used to keep on thinking and I was not able to speak. And I guess many of you have this problem, right? It all depends on how you speak, how you present your idea, which is very important. Okay, I'm going to talk about a very simple way or a very simple process of how you can speak about anything to anybody in English fluently and Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to come up with a 10 minutes English speaking session wherein I'm going to help you out with how you can speak on any topic, right? So we have a lot of things to discuss. We have a lot of things to share with people. How do we do it? There is a way we need to express ourselves or we need to talk about. So I'm going to discuss that process and I'm going to tell you how you can talk on any topic. We all have a lot of information, but we don't know how to process that or how to convey that to people, right? That is the main reason why we hesitate to speak or people don't understand us. So that is the main reason. If you know how to tell a story, if you know how to talk about your experience, your ideas, your thought process, then it will be very easy for you to speak English fluently and confidently, right? Yes. So stay tuned, stay connected and watch my entire video to learn the skill. On that note, welcome back to my channel. I am your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. We think of speaking, but when we are not very confident of what to say first, right? And then we keep trying in our minds, in our heads, and then we give up. So today I'm going to talk about that thing. I'm going to give you that mantra. I'm going to give you that process or that formula which will help you to speak on any topic, anywhere, with anyone. And if you haven't subscribed my channel, guys, if you want to learn English, learn to speak English fluently and confidently, quickly subscribe my channel, like and share my videos, do write your comments in the comment section, and don't forget to press the notification icon so that you get all my videos on time, free of cost, and access to all the amazing content on my channel. So today I've decided to speak on the topic about my travel experience. I was traveling for last 15 days and I was on vacation and I went to my hometown. So I wanted to describe my whole experience in this video. We all visit places, right? It's not necessary that I went to my hometown, I'm describing about my hometown, and you went to some other place and you can't describe that, right? I'm going to give you how I'm going to describe my hometown. You can take that formula and you can describe whatever you want to. If you have gone for a picnic, if you have gone for a movie or anywhere else, this formula will definitely work. So stick around, watch my entire video, listen to it carefully, and you'll get all the clue which is required to speak in English about any topic. To start with, I'm going to describe how I planned for my trip. Okay, so I'm going to describe that thing first. That will be the first part. How I got the idea of visiting my hometown or how I planned this visit. So if you're going to watch a movie, if you're going for a picnic, you can just start describing in the beginning how you got this idea, where you got this idea from, or why you wanted to go for a movie or a picnic or to your hometown. Okay, so this is the first part. Every year we visit our hometown. But this time it was not happening. There was some other reason why, I cancelled my plans. So I planned it for Feb and then I planned it for March and it got cancelled, and finally I decided to go in November. So it was a usual visit. We visit our hometown every year. So this year also, since we hadn't gone to a hometown, so we thought of going there. So we planned it in November, which is neither too hot nor too cold. So I prefer this season because, at our hometown, the weather is quite extreme. Either it is extreme winters or extreme summers. So I don't want to visit in extreme weather conditions. I always prefer visiting in a weather which is good, Like it's neither too hot nor too cold. So anyways, we thought of planning it in November and we booked our tickets. Booking ticket is also a challenge nowadays because it was Diwali time and the ticket rates were quite high, and the routes also we have to find out. Lots of things which we need to consider. So finally we decided on a date and we booked the tickets and we left for our hometown. Next stage, I'm going to talk about how was my travel and how was my stay there. Okay, there's two things I'm going to club together. So my travel was quite smooth. I landed at Delhi airport and then I took another flight to my hometown and we reached there. So it was a long journey. We started early in the morning and we reached by evening. We have to change planes and then we have to take a road trip also. So it was all combined. So it was quite a hectic day for us. But then after reaching my hometown, my birthplace, or the place where I grew up, I was quite happy to see everything, and all my tiredness was gone. And I was very happy to reach there and to see everybody there, my parents and everyone else, whoever is there at my hometown. So I was quite happy to see everybody. And yes, the journey was quite smooth. It was hectic, but it was quite smooth, and we had fun traveling to our hometown. So as usual, after reaching there, as I said, I was very happy to see everybody and I felt very energetic as well. So it was late in the evening. We had some snacks and tea, and then we chit-chatted a lot, and then we had dinner, and then we slept that day because we were very tired. So we slept and woke up in the morning, and I started feeling very fresh and energetic in the morning after waking up. The weather there was very different. It started getting cold. So mornings and evenings were a little colder, but it was not like, you have to wear something, you have to wear a sweater or a jacket, but it was quite good. The weather was quite good and I really enjoy this weather. The afternoons were hot. I mean, if you are in the sun, you'll feel hot, but then mornings and evenings were very pleasant, and you can go anywhere and you can just chill around. So the weather was quite good. So I liked that weather. But the only disadvantage was the evenings were very short. I mean, it got dark very soon, like 4:30, 5 o'clock. It was quite dark there. And the evenings were very long. Evenings like, from 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, that duration was very long. So it got dark really early, and, the evenings got extended. So that was a disadvantage. But of course, you like everything about your hometown, right? So, and since we stay at a completely different place, so that is why we compare it and we feel that, right? Otherwise, if I used to stay there only, I would have never felt that, right? Because I would have been used to that timings or, that life. Since I don't live there, so that is a difference I felt, or I realized that this is the difference. And sometimes it got a little boring because, you have to stay back home. It's quite dark outside. You can't go and explore places because it was a small town. But it also has an advantage. We got time for a family to sit and have a chit chat together. So we used to sit together and we used to talk about things, and we used to laugh and eat something and enjoy that time. The another thing is, a small city is very peaceful. I mean, nobody is in a rush. Everything is very peaceful, very calm, very quiet. The weather is very good. I mean, the air is good. There's no pollution there. And a lot of things are there, like, we had a kitchen garden, and, we used to pluck green veggies and we used to eat that also, cook that and eat that. So there are lots of advantages of living in a small town. The house is big, the spaces are big, you can go for a walk any time of the day. You can go and pluck green veggies from the kitchen garden, and you can just cook them and eat them fresh. So there are lots of advantages there. My kid also enjoyed a lot there. She used to pluck chilies and she used to pluck brinjals and all those vegetables, lady finger. She used to pluck those and she used to give it to the house help to cook that. So she also enjoyed a lot. It was a different experience for her also, plucking all the vegetables and looking at plants and watering the plants. She used to water the plant with my dad. So the lots of things which we are not able to do here, which we can do in a small city or a small town. So that is an advantage of living in a small town. You get to do a lot of things on your own as well. Apart from that, there were lots of goats and cows and cats and dogs there. My daughter used to feed those goats and cats and dogs. So she loved animals also. She used to go around them. She got to feed parrot also. So she enjoyed a lot. She was very happy there. So anyways, that's what I mean. Like, the city life and a small town life is very different. And every place has its advantages and disadvantages, right? And if you get to witness both, you're very lucky. As I'm feeling right now, I went there and I stayed there and I came here and I can see the difference. What is the difference between my hometown and the place where I stay in right now? So I feel very blessed that I get to witness both the worlds, both the things together, right? And it is very important to know how people stay at different places. Every place is different. Every state is different. Every country is different. Every family is different. Every corner is different. So if you get to visit places, you will get to learn a lot. You get to learn a lot about the culture, about the tradition, about the environment, about the lifestyle, food habits, language, etc., etc. So it's always better whenever you get time, take out some time to visit places, whether it is your hometown or anywhere else. Try to visit places to learn things or to rewind yourself, to rejuvenate yourself, to re-energize yourself, and to learn something new from your experience. Yes, and that is very important, guys. Coming to the last part is, how was my experience coming back? How was my travel experience? How was my overall emotional experience? And how I felt coming back home. So I'm going to club everything together to conclude my description or my story or my conversation or my speech. Okay, then after all the fun and frolic, my trip was coming to an end. I started my packing a day before coming. So the whole day I thought of, doing the packing. I had a lot of help there. So they helped me to pack my bag. So it quickly happened, like in an hour or two, I was able to pack my bag. And since I had a kid with me, so I have to take a lot of, stuffs also, extra stuffs also to eat and etc., etc. So, it happened in batches. So I did my packing that day. Next day we left early in the morning. And again, the travel was very smooth, but then we have to travel a lot. We had to walk a lot at the airports. I don't know this time why it happened so. At Delhi airport also, we have to exit first and then we have to come back through the departure. So it was a long way. And when we came here and when we were boarding the flight, we have to walk a lot to reach the plane. So that was also there. And after landing here also we had to walk a lot to the parking to get the cab and come back home. So anyways, we all did that and managed that. But at the end of the day, after coming back, I was so tired. We all were very tired and we just wanted to sleep. So we came back and we ordered some food. We had the food and then we went to sleep because we were so tired. It was a very hectic day this time. I don't know why. While going, it was not so hectic, but while returning, it was very hectic. We had to walk a lot at all the airports. I don't know what happened this time. So anyways, it was fun and we reached here, we came back and we slept and next morning we woke up and we felt better. And then after coming back, you get busy with settling yourself, rearranging the place, getting all the work done, starting with the same routine like breakfast, lunch, dinner, your work routine, sending your kids to school. So everything comes in place and then you have to manage everything. So you forget all. So you don't get time to get emotional or think a lot about leaving your hometown, right? So you get into a new zone. So you get into a new routine, right? Of course, you feel bad about leaving your hometown, your parents and everything. But then it's life. You have to, right? At least we are blessed that we can visit them, they can come here and stay with us. So it's always good. So, that is there. We can't do anything about it. But we had a great time there. We had a lot of fun and we're looking forward to go there again next year. So guys, that was it from my side. I divided my experience into 3 parts and I spoke about my experiences there. In the same way, you can also take up any topic and divide it into 3 parts and you can start speaking about it. It's not at all difficult. My language was very simple. My English was very simple. I didn't use any fancy words or vocabulary or phrases, apart from 1 or 2. But then you should try to include those as well in your speech. So go through my speech, see how I've spoken, try to come up with your own script and start speaking on your own. This is really going to help you. So that's a wrap for today. I'll see you in your next session. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, keep watching and keep exploring. See you. Bye-bye.